Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Today we're doing part 31 of our Protectorate campaign. Last time we did some more unification in the African Union, we finished some very important research projects unlocking the Sentinels, and we lost another counselor who we'd just recruited. So we're going to go ahead and try and recruit a replacement. I think I talked last time a little bit about trying to steal a counselor from the enemy, but I kind of want to just get all of our orgs re-equipped and try and rush the Sentinels at this point, and so I'm less concerned with doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at these guys. I glanced a little at them over between sessions, and I think that Jeanette Albright is our pick here. She's got government, she's got a good administration score, a good science score, she's got military scientist. All of this is really appealing. Her mission set isn't great, but she can at least run public campaigns or advise and investigate alien activity if nothing else. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit her, and then we're going to equip some orgs. I want to go ahead into our unassigned orgs and grab all of the ones that give plus administration first. So we will confirm that. We want Vega Global. We want Agrippa Financial and the Nolana Financial Group. Finally, the main intelligence directorate, I believe, also gives administration. So we will do that. And then at that point, I kind of want to just grab security orgs. So Japan Special Forces Group is good for that. Org Marketplace has, let's see, San Diego National Laboratories isn't too interesting. Lawrence Livermore National Laboratories, same thing. Achilles Instruments, or Achilles, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. That's actually got 5% economy, which is kind of neat. Morning Glory Risk Management is kind of neat, but doesn't give what I really want, which is security. Hermes Minerals gives us space mining output bonus as well as economy, as does Royal Mining Group. So those two might be kind of nice, because I think right now we're a little more worried about space materials than we are about science, just because we've unlocked pretty much all the science projects we need. So, but it would be nice potentially to get her science score up to help resist against aliens going and taking our control points. So I'm definitely going to put on Kavacha Extraction, because that gives some science, it gives some economy, it gives a space mining bonus. And then I think, let's go back to the org marketplace, and we'll go for... I really want that economy bonus from Hermes Minerals. It's probably not going to make a difference in the time frame we have left in the game, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Royal Mining Group gives another 5% space mining boost. That's pretty tempting. We only need to assign one more unassigned org, so I'm gonna do that first. Costs money and boost, which we've got tons of. And then I'm going to go ahead and try and equip as much efficient science as we can. So we'll get Verbena Aerospace. Let's see, I think Lynx Laboratories was pretty good. Gives a knowledge boost, gives a couple of science. That's nice. Yeah, we'll go for that one. And does that fill her up? Nope, she's still got some more room. So I guess we'll go for more space mining bonuses. Because again, with the science is less of our priority at this point. So I'm gonna equip Verbena Resources and Isis Minerals, and that'll get her 25 org capacity, so that's great. She can also level up twice. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the Survivor trait for +1 security, and then just +1 security on top of that, because oh my goodness, we want to not lose another counselor. It looks like someone might have had an org unequipped. Yeah, and Andror had the Joint Task Force 2 unequipped, it looks like, because we lost Canada. So we'll try and get him something else here at some point, but I'm not sure what. So we'll wait on that for now. No one else is ready to level up, it doesn't look like. So, we can get cybernetic enhancements. I want to get everything except the loyalty monitor. So we'll get her the force tracker, data jack, P protection unit, embedded sensors, intelligent assistant, and scrambler. All right. With that, I think we are ready to continue on. We will see how things go this mission phase. Hopefully we don't lose another counselor to assassination. And then we're going to start getting our rings built. Or not getting the rings built, but getting our modules on our rings built.
Things are cooling off.
Alright, unrest in India is dropping, that's good.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Urantika failed, unfortunately. Jeanette's happy to come on board, that's good. Oh boy. had some bad luck on those rolls. Social Science Institute is cool, but again, we're probably not ever going to use it at this point. It's the Tier 3 Social Science Lab. Fission reactor farm is done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go get that Social Science Institute. Why not? Seems like it could be potentially useful if we do need to like research other big social science techs at some point. I don't think we're going to need to, but just in case it happens. And then their solar farms are done. That's very important. I don't know that there's anything else that we're really worried about. I'm just gonna throw in a really large project that we might have some benefit from later on. I'm thinking the Pan-Asian Combine. Pan-Asian Combine will potentially let us, if we take China, unify in a bunch of stuff to China, which could be very useful for getting to that CP 65% of all control points by unifying all of East Asia under China. So we'll go ahead and start researching that. I am gonna turn down the priority on, well, no, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let the projects go at that point. And I want to go back into space. I want to take a look at our HABs. So Protectorate. I want to look at Earth. Here are our 2 rings. So we will go ahead and start building up our solar farms, which are 125 power. Fission reactor farms are also 125 power, but slightly more support costs. So each solar farm can almost power a Sentinel complex. So we need to have slightly more solar farms than Sentinel complexes. So every 6 solar farms should power 5 Sentinel complexes, I believe. Yeah, because that's 750 power, and that would provide 750 power. So we can't quite do. So I'm gonna do 5 Sentinel complexes, I think, with 6 solar farms. So we will just start building these. Let's build the solar farms first. All of this is going to take how many days? 90 days for the farms, and the Sentinel complexes will take 120, so that's fine. But I'm going to build, so solar farms, build in space, 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 and build in space. That should give us 750 power, which is enough for 5 Sentinel complexes, which I'm just going to put in this top set of 5. And then with the, let's see, we've got another 9 slots remaining. I'm going to probably just do something and then duplicate it from previous or into a different from into the second ring that we've got. The Sentinel complexes provide defense themselves, so I don't think we need to put any like layered defense arrays or battle stations or anything. So I'm just gonna build, I think, another. How much power do the institutes take? On the order of 72. I'm not sure how much power the other institutes take. We don't really want the information science one. or don't need it anyway. The social science one that we're researching is kind of appealing. So, just because we've got some big social science projects potentially coming down the pipeline. So I'm going to build 5 more solar farms, get another 625. That should hopefully be enough to power 4, or no. Do we need, oh no, we need 3 solar farms. 3 solar farms should power 4. I'm just going to build 3 more solar farms. And then we will fill in the other 6 slots later. So for now, we'll do that, and then I'm going to copy the design over to this module, or this ring rather. So we'll build solar farms. Build Sentinel complexes. And then build 4 more solar farms. Or did I say 4 or just 3? Just 3. Okay. So we will let that go now for the time being. We might need to build some more stuff later on, but I'm probably going to just try and stick social science labs or something in these spaces. Or social science institutes rather. But for now, we'll let those build. Should be done in about 4 months. New orgs are available. I want to send aid to Hyderabad. All right. Yes, we have supporters in Egypt. We got those ourselves. So new orgs are available. Anjor was down. Yeah, there's a little bit of social science we could get. To 5% social science research. That seems good, given that we've got a bunch of social science stuff. So let's just go ahead and equip that. Naos Laboratories, we probably want to get back on someone at some point, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, it's probably fine. So we are going to go ahead and close out of that. Sean is going to go to ground because I don't want him getting assassinated. We'll have him go to ground in some random part of formerly Russia.
Going off the grid.
Standing by.
Jeanette, could actually assault alien assets. That's interesting. I don't know that I want her to do that. I think I'd rather have her start just running advise missions. So I'm going to have her, while Sean is distracted, I'm going to have her run an advise mission in the
Offering
EU.
assistance.
Ready for orders.
Eric's got pretty good security, so I'm not worried about him going to ground right now. We'll just take out more alien life forms. We'll clear out Chicago.
Heading to the LZ.
We'll have Anjor
What's the
clear out
Standing by for orders.
Vienna.
Going in hot.
Urantika. I think I want to try and hunt down the initiative. Now that they've taken out 2 counselors. But I'm not sure that we're going to be able to find them all that fast. Let's go ahead and go for one of these Parisian counselors.
We'll see what they're up to.
See if we can just randomly
With
find
fear.
an initiative character. Madeline, I want to keep running stability in India.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Because India is pretty unstable right now. Yeah, we're working on it, but it is going to take a while to recover. And with that, I think we'll just run time. We do probably want to try and take Egypt at some point. We want to take the other parts of Africa, potentially get those unified under the African Union, but I think all of that can wait a moment while we try and do some other stuff. Alright, so Sean is hiding. Jeanette is advising. Alright, we've got the ring cores complete. So we need to finish those up.
We've got some intel on our target.
Humanity first, not who we were looking for. Materials Institute we can do now. I don't know that we care about that particularly much, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Violence is abating.
Alright, we got a little more stability in India. That's good. Coup in Madagascar. That sucks. We'll deal. We should have hurried up and unified them in faster. We'll get them back eventually.
Score one for the good guy. Cleaning things up.
Alright, Vienna, we took out some alien life forms. Alright, Social Science Institute is done. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'll grab the Life Science Institute, I guess. Excuse me. So let's hop back into Habs. And how many Social Science Institutes can we build? They only cost 36 power. Well, I guess we're building 6 of them. We get seriously diminishing returns, I think, on all of these bonuses that we're going to get from these, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Not quite cheap enough, I think. It's 36 power, so we can't quite afford to replace a solar array with one. But we can just get these, just build all of these. Alright, so our rings are done for now.
The LZ is secure.
FEV vaccine developed. Rift Valley fever. Alright. Let's see. Deploy the vaccine. We can get significant public opinion boost. That's nice. What price can you put on your health? We get a small public opinion boost and also some money, or we can implant tracking chips. Well, we can't actually, because that's only the servants. We're going to just deploy the vaccine, get the public opinion boost. All right. Unrest is high in India. Yes, I want to stabilize India. We'll have Anjor go and run stabilize in India. Madeline can run stabilize in India.
Your orders? We'll make things safe.
Where is the initiative strong still? Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick look here at the initiative. They're in the Philippines, the Caribbean states, Ecuador, Himalayan states, Uruguay, and Guyana. None of those are particularly big. I don't know how we're going to find an initiative counselor. We can find Project Exodus. We found Humanity First. They're in the Philippines.
Reporting in.
I think we need to just keep on investigating people. We'll investigate this random person in Paris, perhaps. See if we can figure out who they are. Sean, I want you, now that you've gone to ground, to start running advised missions in the EU again.
Reporting in.
Jeanette, we will have running advise in Japan, I believe. Or do we want... We probably would prefer to run it in the African Union, just because we want to grow their stuff faster. So we'll have her run in African Union. Eric can go and stabilize India, I think, as well.
Restoring order.
So we will do that. E-beam drive we don't care about.
Offering assistance.
Oh, he's down an administration point. That's right. Well, we'll still put him on there as permanent assignment.
Lending my expertise.
And we'll put her on there as permanent assignment for now. Management research we finished. We'll do it again, I think. I don't think we've got any other management research type projects that give CP cap. I'm just glancing through all of these to see if there's anything I've forgotten about. I'm sure there probably is, but we'll just do management research again for now, at least, and keep that going. That does hurt our bonus to Pan-Asian Combine, which is a little unfortunate, but it should be okay. We've only got 20% from HAB modules. That's surprising. I thought we built more than that earlier, but we'll get that with the new institutes here soon. All right, we found an academy counselor. I don't think we care. Energy Institute.
Violence is abating.
All right, we're
Order is returning.
getting some more stability in India. That's great. They're down to 4.2. All right, Life Science Institute is done. I want to go for Energy Science Institute, or Energy Institute. Get that one done with. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's someone in India. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, maybe it's an alien. All right, so we will have...
Acknowledged.
We'll have Eric go ahead and investigate that alien activity, I think. Unless Urantika? No, we'll have Eric do it.
Standing by for orders.
In New Delhi.
Investigating alien site.
Ready.
Urantika, I want to continue investigating unknown counselors. We'll go for the one in India.
Initiating
That
surveillance.
maybe that'll be the initiative one.
Standing
Might be an
by.
alien. We'll find out. Madeline, I want to keep running stability in
Restoring
India
order.
because we're still at 4.2 unrest, which is pretty high. And we'll have
Turn
Anjor
down
also
the heat.
stabilize.
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
Person of interest surveilled.
It is an alien. Darn it. That is not what I was hoping for. We'll deploy a team for the brush fires.
Things are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
All right, India's getting better under control. Israel is declaring war on Jordan. I will decline. We can build foundries now.
We found something.
All right, Energy Institute is done. Let's go back to exotic hybrid systems at this point. Why not? We've got a huge bonus to that, 119%, so that's pretty crazy. And then we'll keep running time. I think that, you know, barring being able to find an initiative counselor, it might be best to just be taking territory right now, given that we're way under CP cap still, and we want to just unify a bunch of stuff. think we want to try and take Egypt here at some point in the near future. We've got a lot of public support there, so I might just have Urantika and Madeline go ahead and run purge missions there. Ooh, that's not so great. Only 6% on that one. How's the unrest? They're at 1. We could try and just raise unrest and then coup, but I think that it's probably best to go for this. We have a bunch of control points in their rivals. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and try and take Egypt. I'm gonna run a purge mission there with 8 influence.
Ready.
Madeline can try and run a purge mission on the party point. We'll plug in. You know, I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna have Urantika run a crackdown on party because she's got much better odds of doing that, and then going for the purge afterwards will be easy.
Ready for my mission.
And we will have Madeline take the undefended security apparatus point.
Removing our enemies.
I don't think they're likely to defend interests there again, but maybe they are. We'll see. In which case, we'll get them shortly thereafter. Anjor, I want to keep stabilizing India.
Standing by.
Eric, same thing, I think. Stabilize India.
We'll turn down the heat.
And with that, we did want to potentially take a look at.
At your service.
See, Sean and Jeanette have not been detected, but that's okay. They should hopefully stay safe.
Offering counsel.
I will help them.
And Jeanette was detected by the Academy. That's fine.
Prepping for next mission.
She's actually got
Wrapping
10
up
security,
here.
so that's not so bad. So Sean's
Wrapping
really
up
our
here.
vulnerable one here.
Order is returning.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, so let's take Egypt, and then Space Science Institute. That's kind of cool. Tier 3 space labs, they're good. Uruguay has joined our cause. Thanks, aliens, I guess. I'm going to have them invest in just funding, I think. Oh, not spoils, funding. And just let that go for now.
We've removed some threats.
Alright, so we took a point in Egypt. We are going to run... We're just going to run funding, actually, because we want to absorb them into the African Union here as soon as possible. General strike in Uruguay. Oh no. We can. I think we want to just go for Striker's demands here. That's probably fine. We've got plenty of money to pay for it, and that'll improve the country a little bit, which we want to do. All right, Madeline, I'm gonna go ahead and run a purge in Egypt. Well, we actually have a pretty good chance at hitting the executive. I wonder why. I don't know what changed. Well, we'll have Madeline go take the executive.
We're taking power.
And we'll have Urantika take the
Your orders?
party, I think? Yeah, party.
Targeting the opposition.
Reporting in.
Anjor can stabilize India again.
We will restore peace to this nation.
And Eric can also stabilize India again.
We'll restore peace to
We
the
are going to
nation.
need to switch over to African Union here soon. Oh, we grew a 5th control point. Excellent. Let's change priorities back there. European Union is looking pretty good. India's looking better. Things are improving. We've got cohesion going up with our unity priority. We've got quality of life going up with per capita GDP increasing. Inequalities going down. I'm gonna put another pip, I think, into welfare, because that is gonna help. That's gonna help us get the cohesion score higher if we can get that underneath 4. So we will confirm assignments and run time. Geriatrics facility. That's a way I believe that one lets us spend boost to get money. It's like retirement homes in space.
Lending my expertise.
Which is kind of cool.
Offering assistance.
Agriculture complex. That could potentially fix our volatiles problem, but I'm also going to just not worry about our volatiles problem because I think we're going to be able to win without fixing our volatiles problem. Alright, management research finished again. I will go ahead and restart management research. Run time.
We'll be ready for new
Sean
orders
been
soon.
detected. Not by
Violence is
the people I'm
abating.
worried about yet.
Things are stabilizing.
Alright, India is peaceful. That's good. So we're gonna get full benefit of their economy. We will keep on trying to invest in that.
Cleaning things up.
Our associates are now in charge.
Alright.
We'll be ready for new orders
We
soon.
have more of Egypt.
Prepping for
And
mission.
hopefully Madeline.
The opposition remains in power.
Critical failure for Madeline. That's unfortunate. Those happen, unfortunately, but that's life.
Reporting in.
I'm going to go ahead and have Urantika just run a crackdown
Targeting their key
on it,
people.
and then Madeline can run a purge on the
Roger.
executive after the crackdown,
Targeting the opposition.
and that should
Ready to
just
go.
finish it off for us. Eric can go and investigate the airline activity in Uruguay,
See what we can find.
and Anjor
Where
is
to?
going to start stabilizing the African Union.
We will turn down the heat.
Is this? No, that's not the resting unrest. We wanna keep on fighting that because this is problematic. With that, we'll confirm assignments, run time. We should be getting close to the Sentinels finishing,
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
or somewhat close anyway. How are we doing? These will finish up on December. So solar farms will finish
We've
up
neutralized their
sooner,
key
November. Which it is November, so we're actually getting pretty close. Crackdown succeeded.
Things are cooling off.
Unrest is reduced in African Union. And we should hopefully take Egypt here momentarily.
Here's what we found.
Yes, Eric, thank you.
We are in control now.
Alright, we just finished a bunch of solar farms. That's great.
Wrapping up here.
Alright, now we have control of Egypt. I am going to ally Egypt to the African Union. I'm going to end the rivalries with Japan and the European Union. So then that gives us, let's see, cooldown for Alliance and Federation. We can federate with the African Union in January. Alright. Regime change in Jordan. Servants took it. Alright. We lost some public opinion in the EU. That's fine. We're going to get it back, I'm pretty sure, with our running unity and having all the control points. India is at subversion. African Union is at strife. So we'll have Eric and Anjor stabilize the African Union.
At your service.
Ready for my mission.
I'm here.
Urantika, I kind of want to take Libya so that we can just conquer it by force shortly here. But I don't want to go to war with Egypt and Taiwan. We can just end the relationship with Egypt actually, so that's fine. Now that I think about it. And they are rivals with Japan already, so we could declare war on them from Japan. So I will manage allies from Egypt. I want to get rid of, let's see, Humanity First controls that one. So we will end the alliance with Libya. And then we will have, I'm going to have Madeline, I think,
Ready for
go
orders.
and set policy in Japan.
Heading to the capital.
Where do you need me?
And then we will declare war on Libya here momentarily and try to take that one. We're probably going to need to send in... Oh, we could do it with the Egyptian army, potentially. It'll probably be easier to do it with the European armies. Urantika... Do we want to just take Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso? I think we do. So we'll go for Ivory Coast first. So I'll have the EU declare a rivalry with Ivory Coast. And then have Unantika declare war.
On my way to the capital.
And with that, run time.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Prepping for next
How's
mission.
Sean and Jeanette doing? They're not.
We'll be
They haven't
ready
been
for new
detected by
orders
too many
soon.
people. That's good.
Order is returning.
All right, critical success on the African Union.
Order is returning.
Getting coup in African Union. My goodness. Wow. I was not expecting that.
Mission complete.
I'm gonna actually try to, rather than declare another war, I'm gonna try and end this war with the European Union and Tunisia.
Wrapping up here.
Oh wow. Well, we need to take the African Union back. I was not expecting the servants to be able to run a coup there. That's concerning. Well, it happened.
Policy direction complete.
Japan is going to cancel, do nothing.
We'll be ready
for
for
now.
new orders soon.
Because I don't want to do anything until we take African Union back. Until we take the African Union back. Wow. I don't think that was a very likely coup. Maybe it was, and I just missed something. But we finished. All right, we finished a nice exotics project with alien research. Let's research agriculture complex. I don't know that we're going to use it, but it might be useful. And with that, let's run time. We'd lost trade unions to the servants. Goodness. Servants are suddenly making some plays here. Alright, Madeline, take back trade unions. I'm going to plug in a few influence just so that it'll probably succeed
Terminating
even
the
if they defend
opposition.
interests.
At your service.
Anjor, go ahead and just take an open control point in the African Union, I guess.
Putting our people in place.
Eric, same thing.
At your service.
Where to? We'll bring this nation
But
to
Antica, we're going to run a
Ready for my
purge
mission.
on African Union. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, the servants have a lot of support there. A lot more than I expected, anyway. I'm gonna run a crackdown instead of a purge, because if they fortify, they've got pretty good defensive odds. So I will run a
Cracking
crackdown on that point.
Your orders?
Jeanette, can you take a control point in the African Union? You can, but it's unlikely. Run a public campaign. Maybe she doesn't really have very good stats for that. Is there some other nation we can take a control point in? Let's just have her take a gamble. We'll plug in 16 influence. That's
Establishing our
pretty
presence.
good. All right, confirm assignments and run time.
Offering counsel.
Yep, and the servants did fortify in the African Union. Did they fortify in Japan? Yes, they did.
Crackdown complete.
All right.
Cleaning things up.
Another coup in the African Union. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to keep running management research.
We've got our people in place. Wrapping up here.
All right, well, we've got a control point at least. I want to plug in economy, I want to plug in welfare, I want to plug in knowledge and unity.
We're in control here.
All right, we got Japan back.
Our presence is growing.
All right, and we have another point in the African Union. I'm interested that we that we sort of pushed humanity first to the right instead of, I don't know why it did that. Oh well. All right, Sentinel complexes.
The Sentinels are ready for activation, Commissioner. The final piece is at hand.
Why do they keep fighting us? This is for their own good. Don't they see how much we've sacrificed for them and from them? Anyway. Yep, Kieran is... I thought he didn't trust Lavrenti anymore. Sentinels are built. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, Kieran's losing it even more. But we already knew that, so... Alright, Sentinels are built. We just need to pacify the Earth. We did control half of the Earth's population at one point, but now we need to get working more on that again.
We got our people in place.
Alright, we've got the executive in the African Union. So that's good, at least. We'll have to take back those other points in a moment. Alright, agriculture complex finished. I wanted to go for the geriatrics facility. Although none of this makes too much of a difference, because right now we just need to take Earth and then we win. Yeah, our public opinion has been dropping rapidly in the African Union. That's unfortunate. Well, I think the first thing we want to do here is, I believe Andor has the highest security score of anyone on our squad. I can check them all here at once. Yeah, Andor's got the highest security, so we're gonna augment him. We're gonna even give him another point of security. Sean can level up. We'll give him a point of security. Jeanette cannot level up. Eric can't. Udantika can. We'll give her a point of command. Madeline, we will give a point of command as well. And then Anjor is going to equip the Protectorate Authority. So we need to unequip something here. We need... Can we unequip Austrina Financial? Nope, we can't. Okay, so we'll just lose. How about Proteus Semiconductor? We're not using that right now, and I want to keep his security really high. Laguna Foundation, can we unequip that? Alright, so he's at 22 of 23. We can equip the Protectorate Authority. And that is going to give him the Dominate Nation mission. So threaten the targeted nation with bombardment from our Sentinel platforms. So that will let us take control points, and if we succeed, we take the control point, and if we fail, we take the control point and just kill a bunch of people. So that's mixed.
Ready to go.
But it is what it is. All right, we're gonna have Jeanette go and start advising in Japan.
Lending my expertise.
Or actually, no, we want her to advise in the African Union.
Ready for my mission. Offering counsel.
Your orders?
Do we actually want her to advise? Do we care about advised missions anymore? I don't think we do, now that I think about it. We just want to take territory. We have half the Earth's population. We don't have 65% of control point values on Earth. So we just need to do some stuff with that. So we're going to have Anjor go ahead and dominate China. I'm not going to spend any influence on this. This is fine.
I'm here.
But we're going to start taking China from Project Exodus. Urantika and Madeline can go ahead and run purge missions on the control points in the African Union. Oh, goodness. That's not as good as I thought it would be. Let's have Eric run a public campaign first.
Standing by for orders.
I'm going to have Urantika actually run a crackdown, I think, on... I'm going to have her run a crackdown on the Servants
Applying
Point.
pressure on their people.
And we'll have Madeline try to run a purge
to
mission
go.
on humanity first. I hope they don't defend interests, because then
We're
this is
taking
probably going to
power.
fail, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's use our first Dominate mission. It's going to be at the end of the
Offering
round, isn't it?
assistance.
I will help them.
Oh, I thought I changed those. Whoops. Alright, well, we'll change them next turn. And we may need to send someone to ground anyway. Jeanette was
Prepping for the
detected
next
by,
mission.
well, servants in Academy we don't care
Wrapping
about.
up here.
We've neutralized their key people.
Critical success on the crackdown.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
More Republic support. And, okay, Humanity First did fortify, so that means
ready for new
Madeline's only
orders.
got 19%
Prepping
chance.
for
That's
next
unfortunate.
mission.
Mission in progress.
Maybe you've seen the films. Sadistic drill instructors demanding the impossible of poor, good-hearted men. You think it's inhumane. You think it won't be like that here. But by God it will. Because even one weak link gets everyone killed. Colonel Hans Castillo. Training video taken in Nicaragua.
Yep, that's Hans Castillo. Alright, we're going to go ahead and research a new tech. Let's go for Arrival International Development. Why not? We'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I probably shouldn't have picked that one. That's actually social science. That's maybe unfortunate. Oh well, whatever. It'll be fine. Leaders in China were cowed by our threats of orbital bombardment and surrendered. So we successfully
here.
dominated the nation and took a control point. I want to run economy, welfare, knowledge. Do we want to run unity? Probably not. Yeah, we'll run economy, welfare, and knowledge. Let's run a little more welfare than that. That'll be fine. All right, we finished the geriatrics facility. Let's go for Spaceworks. If we ever build spaceships, that'll be useful. We probably won't, but we just need to take the rest of
enemies
Earth.
are still in control.
Yeah, that was expected. Sorry, Madeline. Didn't mean to send you on a doomed mission. Right, Anjor. Okay, China just declared rivalry with like everything we control. We're gonna keep trying to
Where
dominate
to?
it though, because that's a really effective way to do this. We'll have Jeanette investigate alien activity in the African
way to the
Union
target
in
site.
Cape Town.
Acknowledged.
Interesting. Madeline
your
can go
service.
ahead and run a purge on the identity blocks control point in the African
Removing our
Union.
enemies.
Udantika can crack
Ready to
down
go.
on humanity first. We'll put in innate influence, sure.
Targeting their center of power.
Eric, what can Eric do? Eric can run public support somewhere. Can he run public support in China? Does he have any chance of that? He does. Let's run public support in China.
I will try to sway the public.
And then Sean, I
Watch
don't
him.
want to keep advising. Or maybe I do. What else can he even do? We've really set him up to just be an advisor. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Jeanette can level up, so I'm going to go ahead and give her another point of security. Eric can level up. We'll give him a point of command. Udantika cannot. Madeline cannot. Anjor can. Anjor is going to take another point in security because he is almost certainly getting detected with these Dominate Nation missions. I think,
Standing
yeah,
by.
every other faction has intel on him now. So we just want to keep his security sky high so he doesn't get assassinated.
Mission aborted.
Madeline immediately aborted the purge mission. Why? I must have done something wrong there. Oh well.
I will help them.
It's interesting. I'm not sure what I did there. Adamantine armor project, or adamantine. Oh. We can unlock. Again,
hit
useful
them
thing
with
for space if we ever do that, which we
Public
probably
sentiment
won't.
is increasingly with us.
All right, 12% more popular support in China. That's good. Another coup in the African Union by the servants. Oh, the African Union lost a control point. That's why. That's just not good. We'll get back to that in a moment, but for now we're gonna just focus on taking China. China declared war on New Zealand. We control New Zealand. That's weird. Why would they do that? I guess that's fine. All right, Spaceworks is done. We could go for full spectrum combined arms, I suppose, or army dispersion tactics. Excuse me. I think we're gonna go for. Let's go for hypersonic sea launch cruise missiles. That gives us build navy, which is potentially useful here at some point. And I'm not really sure what else to do.
Here's what we found.
All right. Leaders in China were cowed again. Hardened hab shelters. That could be useful if we ever deal with orbital bombardment, which seems unlikely at this point, but we're going to just keep taking China here. Uruguay, we lost to the initiative. That's fine. All right, I'm going to have Eric run more public campaigns in
I
China.
will tell our story.
I'm going to have
Acknowledged.
Udantika... I'm going to have Udantika crack down on that control point in Africa, I think. We'll put in 8
Turning up the
influence.
heat.
Madeline can then run a purge
Standing
on
by for
it.
orders.
I'm assuming they're going to
Standing
defend
by
it,
for
which is why
orders.
I'm doing all of this. We will dominate nation in China.
Where do you need me?
And Jeanette will try to take a control point in the African Union. Put in
Bringing
16
them to our
influence for
side.
that.
Offering support.
All right. Oh, Sean's still on an advised mission. That's right, because we didn't know what else to do with him.
Crackdown complete.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's fine. China has declared war on Uruguay. That's okay. Are they deploying all of those to New Zealand? Yes, they are. Oh boy.
Our associates are now in charge.
All right, and we took a point in the African Union. We have 3 points in China now. So we should be able to... We should control several of their armies now, don't we? Is this a Chinese... This is the People's Republic of Korea. Is that a... That's a resistance army? Interesting. I don't know what they're doing in the Himalayan states, but whatever. I want to go set priorities in the African Union. Economy, welfare, knowledge and unity.
Our presence is growing.
All right, and we have a second point in the African Union. The Academy took a point. Do we control any of these armies? No, we don't. They're probably gonna successfully invade New Zealand before we manage to fully take China. Which is fine. We'll just take New Zealand back, but it is a good chunk of funding, unfortunately. So we will continue to dominate nation in China.
What's the up?
Jeanette can run control nation in the African Union. We'll try to take that executive point.
Establishing control.
I want
I'm here.
Madeline and Urantika
Where
to
do
do
you
the
need
1-2 punch on the Academy
Stand by.
control point.
Going after their people.
Acknowledged.
Standing by.
Just in case they fortify.
Acknowledged.
Is Madeline.
Where
Is
to?
Urantika's high enough? Let's put in some influence.
Targeting their center
That'll be
of
better.
power.
Your orders.
Eric can go ahead and keep running public campaigns in China for now. I am going to put some money into it. We'll put 20 in.
Making our case.
And we will confirm assignments and run time.
Offering counsel.
All right, hypersonic sea-launched cruise missiles are done. Management research is done. Let's go for territorial defense battalions and management research again. Running time.
We've neutralized their key people. Wrapping up here.
All right.
We've moved the needle.
We got critical success, so 20% more public support in China. That's great. Dominate nation should just succeed
I will
without a
vote
problem
when my mission
then.
is complete.
China has declared war on Madagascar. All right, orbital bombardment threats succeeded again. So we are taking more and more of China. How's New Zealand doing? Oh boy.
Our people have taken control. Prepping
Alright.
for next mission.
And we took... Oh, they took the executive before we could get it. That's fine. We'll take
Mission
it next
abort.
turn. We lost the identity blocks point in India. Okay. Goodness, a bunch of things changing there. All right.
Standing
Jeanette,
by for orders.
You can run assassinate? Huh. I don't think we want to do that. So Udantika and Madeline will run the 1-2 punch on the African Union executive point.
Applying pressure on their people.
Your orders?
Ready to go.
Anjor is going to
Targeting
dominate
the
nation in
opposition.
China. We're almost done taking China. I'm going to
Ready
try
for
and do that,
orders.
and then we'll call it for the session after that. Jeanette can probably go advise in Japan for now. I don't know what
assistance.
else to do with her at the
Standing by
moment.
for orders.
So we'll do that. We'll have Eric run another public campaign in China, plug in a little bit of money.
We must persuade the people.
We've almost got it fully taken, which, you know, taking China should not be this easy. This is the power of the Sentinels and dominate nation.
Lending my expertise.
I will help them.
I'm just gonna put Jeanette on permanent assignment there. Prominent figures. Okay, we've had a scandal, so I'm gonna have people resign gracefully. All right, so we are gonna have this army go back to Wuhan. And this army go back to Shanghai, which is there. And we should probably have all the other Chinese armies go home as well. So this one goes to Guangzhou, which is up here, I think. My lack of geographical knowledge is coming back to bite me now. There's Guangzhou. Okay, so that's in southeast China. Let's see. This one goes to Jian, which is where is that one? There? No, that's Nanjing. You know what? I'm just going to click on it. Yep, okay, it's this one. So we will deploy that army to there. This one goes to Jining, which I believe is... No, I just looked at this. There it is. And this one goes to Kunming, which... Alright, so all of those armies are going back home.
We've hit them where it hurts.
We're
winning their hearts and minds.
slowly, we're taking more support in China. We're slowly getting the African Union back. Project Exodus is trying to get us embroiled in a bunch of wars before we get this done. All right, social science institutes are done. That should give us a nice boost, hopefully. We now have a 133% boost to social science. That's great. All right, so we succeeded with our threats of orbital bombardment. Oh, I should...
We are in control
Oops. I should reset priorities. African Union, same thing. We have the whole country now. Excuse me. All right, so we now have control of a couple of armies in New Zealand. So we will have them retreat. This one goes back to Chongqing, which I'm just going to do this way because, again, my knowledge of geography apparently is terrible. And then this one goes to Beijing. Okay, that one I know. Oh, I don't want to confirm assignments. What am I doing? All right, so we have the African Union, we have the European Union, we're about to take China. We need to take a point back in India. And we probably want to end some of those wars that we just had started, possibly by winning them, but we'll see. So I want to have Urantika run a crackdown on the servants in India. We'll put in some influence for that. Madeline can run a purge mission on the same point.
Removing our enemies.
Anjor is going to dominate nation once again in China. And Eric... Oh, what the heck. One more public campaign in China sounds good.
I will tell our story.
I think we're doing pretty well everywhere else in terms of public opinion. Maybe not so much in the African Union, but they're doing okay. Although they keep on having coups, so I don't know for sure. We really need to get that welfare up. All right, confirm assignments.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
All right, local economic boom in Syria. Let's pay 400 to give the significant increases. Good times rolling. All right, various armies are returning home. We're probably about to lose New Zealand. Yep, we lost New Zealand. We'll take it back.
People will come to our side.
All right, we've got lots of support in China. We had a critical success in taking the executive point.
Prepping for my next mission.
So we now control China. And we did it with by threatening them with orbital bombardment. So that's a thing. But that was a lot easier than taking China usually is in this game.
We've removed some threats.
All right, we have India back. So let's see how we're doing on pacifying the Earth. We have 67% of the Earth's population, but only 35% of the control points. So, we need to take... We probably need to, like, take the US. We're getting near our cap, so we just need to do a bunch of unification now. So... yeah. With that, we'll end the turn. We will send these armies home to Harbin, and let's see, I want to go to Harbin. And where's the other one? This one goes to Nanjing. All right. So the Chinese armies are going home for now. That will change soon, I think. I think, want to start putting some pips into build navy here. And we'll put a pip into funding as well. Why not? As well as military, maybe, because they are peaceful. So we could try and amp up the Chinese military as well. But with all that, we'll call it for this session. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the threats of orbital bombardment that we fortunately have not had to follow through on yet. We'll see if that changes. Take care, everyone. Bye.